Hey everyone, welcome back to some more Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Gates to Infinity. In the last episode, we went to the Stony Cave, and we got our blue gems mysteriously disappeared from us. And basically we're going after a lead with Scraggy. So we're here in Hazy Path. Yeah, Hazy Path. And we're climbing up. What? That's just weird. Oh well. Alright. Let's continue forward. Actually, wait, was there an auto? No, hold on. No, there... right, we defeated it. Yep, we're gonna move forward. Actually, maybe my intuition was right in the last video that we actually have to, find Scraggy in the middle of this dungeon. String shot is so annoying. I'm gonna go slow because I'm not sure, to be honest, if the speed thing hurts your eyes. I don't know. I think I'll leave that up to you guys. If you guys want me to speed through, like hold down B or just go slow. Because going slow would actually take me a lot longer to finish a dungeon. But in the same time, it's easier on your eyes. And I still haven't decided on what to do about all the mystery dungeons, since most of them are actually pretty short in this game, to be honest. Most of the mystery dungeons are actually very short. I don't know, I want to move fast, but I don't know, I'll leave that up to you guys. Or I'll look at the video myself. If I decide that it's fine, I think I'll just leave. Oh, here we go. You're getting close to your goal. There's a deposit box here too. Be sure to organize your items, then challenge the path ahead. Oh, and anytime you find a deposit box like this in the dungeon, you'll also be able to save your adventure. So I am going to save. And usually when you find a deposit box somewhere in the middle of a dungeon, it means you're gonna have a boss fight or something. So apparently we're gonna have a boss fight coming up. Yeah, I'm ready. Let's go ahead. Easy path, 5th floor. Ooh, an item. Power band. That's a held item that increases attack. I'm gonna give this to Axie since he has physical moves. Compared to the other mystery dungeons, actually, this game isn't very hard. Like, I never found mystery dungeon games to be hard. My friends have, actually. And there are some moments where I think mystery dungeon games are hard. But this one is actually the easiest out of all of them, in my opinion. Probably because I have Pikachu. And here we go. Hey Pikachu, the way seems a bit brighter up ahead. Let's push on, okay? Ah, that's Scraggy. We finally found him. Pikachu, let's catch up to him and see what he has to say. Oh, someone's coming. That can't be. What? You want us to hide? Whoa. What's the big idea, Pikachu? Huh? And now you want me to whisper? Okay, fine, I'll whisper. Seriously, what is going on? What? That's Gurdurr? Why is Gurdurr here? Sorry for the wait. Took you long enough. I want to get down to business, yo. Don't be like that. I've got to be careful to make sure I'm not followed either. It takes a lot of work to keep this kind of scam, you know? You haven't lost your touch, though, huh? Still quite the skillful little thief. So, where's the cash? Yeah, I got you what I promised. Getting a little greedy, huh? Who are you calling greedy? Those blue gems will pay you back big time if you sell them in the West. Compared to that, the money you pay me is like a drop in the bucket, eh? Heh, well that's true enough. Of course I could just go into Stony Cave myself and get some, but... well, it does get pretty dicey in there. What are you talking about? We cleared that in 3 minutes. Having you lend your particular expertise to that problem is just plain expedient. Ain't no other way about it. I'm gonna have those 2 fools bring me some more gems. I'll be counting on the usual amount when they do. What? You're gonna have them get you even more? Those little losers? That's right. After all, they're still dumb enough to believe I'll build them a house. At this rate, I'll be able to send them after more gems for the rest of their lives. You think we would just find another carpenter by the time? You serious? Dude, you're cold. It's their dream to build their own house, ain't it? They're gonna keep believing that dream and just keep bringing you gems forever? Never knowing it won't come true? Man, I think I could cry. Ain't you got any heart left? You want me to cry over something like that? Ha! You, the great Scraggy, who pulls off way meaner schemes in the West. Well, you ain't wrong there. Wah! 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 You sneaky little... What? You two? We followed Scraggy here. Gurdurr, quite the convincing act you had us falling for, huh? Anyone who expects honesty in this world is a fool. That's what you get for trusting me. Dream big, and you lose big. It's your own fault for getting tricked. You were tailing me? You mean you actually saw through my mad skills? I'm impressed, losers. But, what you think you're gonna do now? You wanna fight with the 2 of us? I'm warning you, I've been tussling on the wrong side of the route my whole life. You thought that Stony Cave was hard. I mean, seriously. The battles I lived through? Well, little squirts like you couldn't imagine. What, you fought legendary Pokemon? Dude, they would just blast you away with like 1 move. It'd be best for you to just toddle off home to your mamas, you hear? No way, bring it. My. And even after I went to the trouble of warning you losers, you don't have a bit of sense between the 2 of you, do you? Fine then. Why don't we just show you? We'll show you what a big mistake you're making. Let's roll. Our first boss fight. So basically, you just want to attack. That's how you do it. Offense for the win. That did a lot more than I remember. Then again, I guess I kind of under leveled for this actually. I don't want to lose. Oh, the move failed. Oh, thank God. I was like, please don't let me have an oranberry. Please let me have... Dude. I guess I'm gonna eat a blast seed. I guess I can show that off. Whoa, that did so much. And now I'm gonna growl to lower the... Are you serious? Okay, I'm gonna heal off. Axe you. If you have a blast seed, use it. Wow, I was not expecting that. And yeah, Gurdurr's attack will go down. Having growl is a great move because all Scraggy and Gurdurr are physical attackers, which means their attack... Okay. That was actually harder than I remember it. Then again, I had Thunderwave back then. Yeah. You. I'm not gonna lose here. I'm not gonna lose to you, fools. Come on. Boss, please. Just stop. What? Boss, we're begging you. Please, stop doing these things. You two. Why, you didn't. You wouldn't. So, you two are the ones who sold me out. The backstabbers appear at last. It was your meddling. Growl. Yee. Boss, please. Let this be the last time you do this kind of thing, okay? What? We don't want to do this anymore. We never work. All we do is bad stuff. We don't want to watch any more of this. You never used to be like this, boss. You were nice, and you loved your work. You're not... Well, you're not the boss we knew. Not anymore. What? You little... You think you can defy me, huh? We don't want to do bad things anymore, boss. Please, boss, we're begging. Can't we just do honest work together like we used to? Can't we just have fun working with us again? Work like we used to. You guys ought to know better than anyone. There's no way that can happen. Thump. What? What are you doing? It's time you guys learned already. You can't just go back to the things used to be. Ow. Are you guys okay? It seems like there's more to the story than we've heard. Tell us what happened. Yes. You see, our boss, he used to be a great carpenter, really. Everyone loved his work back then. We were into awe of his skills, and that's why we wanted to work with him. Being his apprentices was really, really fun back then. But then, the boss got injured one day. After he injured his back, he couldn't move the way he used to. His body just wouldn't listen. So he couldn't build the way he used to either. And because of that, he couldn't practice his building skills, so they went downhill. But even then, even without his own skills, the boss kept doing the best he could, you know? He still had his pride in his work. But then it happened. What happened? A certain Pokemon asked us to build him a house. Work had become pretty scarce by that time. Probably the Great Depression. We were so happy, all three of us. We poured our hearts into that house. We used up every last drop of energy we had to build it. And that Pokemon, he started by bashing the quality of our work. And then he destroyed the house, right before our eyes. What? At first we thought he had torn it down because our work wasn't good enough. If that were really the reason, well, I guess we would have just had to deal with it. But that wasn't the reason. From the very start, he was just toying with us. Toying with you? He had us build that house with every intention of tearing it down afterward, planning from the start to complain about the work as an excuse not to pay us. That Pokemon called the boss's house a piece of garbage, can you imagine? And smashed it over and over until there was truly nothing but garbage left. The boss had no confidence in himself after that day. He gave in to his despair and stopped working at all. And eventually he started cheating other Pokemon like you. What a horrible story. But you said that Pokemon was just toying with you, right? He was planning to tear down the house from the start? So that means it didn't have anything to do with how good or bad your work was? Gurdurr shouldn't have given up faith in himself because of that. We tried saying that too, but the boss wouldn't listen to a word we said. In the end, he's the one who felt the loss of his skills most. In that house, he tried so hard to do a perfect job, and then it got all torn down in front of his face. I don't think it's any surprise he gave up after seeing that. But still, that doesn't mean he should become a criminal. We don't want the boss to keep doing these bad things. We thought maybe we could change things this time. That's why we tried telling you about Scraggy Pikachu. But in the end, the boss isn't going to change, is he? We just want to work with the boss again. We want him to go back to being the same old boss who loved what he did. You know what I'm thinking, Pikachu? Of course. It's settled then. Our house is definitely going to be built by Gurdurr. What? What? Even after he's been so terrible to you? Why would you? We've decided we don't want anyone else to build it. Gurdurr's our guy. I want to see the two of you and Gurdurr will build together. A house with all of your heart and soul poured into it. Gurdurr headed farther in this way. Let's go ask him to help us. Even if he says no, we're gonna keep on asking him till he agrees. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Let's all go together. Let's go to see Gurdurr again. I think that was a good enough story for an episode. We really got to see a lot of Gurdurr's background. So, if you like this video and this touching story, be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Be sure to follow me on Twitter and Instagram. And I'll see you guys next time.